in the NFC lightweight division. Stepping into the blue corner, Myles, Neal.
Okay, well, the fun ensues. I guess our rap sheet, which says Forrest Griffin interview, is not so much. Here we go, fight number 9.
Roll up like that stank and get it on. Spank the fit it on. Game to get
Chaos
it on. Hold up, she wanna work that, twerk that. Let me in, let me hurt that,
Myles
hurt that. Till you gotta hurt that. Can't spit it out, boo, you gotta slurp that. Can't cut her after we done, it wasn't worth that. Joey, I'm responsible for bringing dirt back.
Myles Neal, one of the
Back,
most
she has
active
the ball
fighters
style and she throwing it
in
up.
the
She brings a
NFC.
little hypno, throwing it up. But I'm only dealing with freaks that wanna cut mine. If you agree, and one nut can't cut it, get it played late night on BT Uncut. Fella, do your thing, let me do my thing. I mean, do your thing, let me do my thing. Move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Come on, move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Hustler,
Myles Neal making his fifth appearance, the fourth here in the NFC. Trying to come on a rebound, coming off of a tough split decision loss to Trace Harper. Myles Neal coming out a record of 2 wins, 2 losses.
Okay, we was leaving, we was done. Then she said, can my people come? Here we go, I see you, don't stop. They wanna ride in something with a rim, don't stop. Look, baby, you fine, but your girlfriend's not. And then she wanna hold out, getting cute on the phone. I ain't gotta be bothered, be cute in your own. I jump off, doesn't run off at your mouth so much. I jump off, never ask why I go out so much. My jump off never has me going out of my way. And she don't want nothing on Valentine's Day. My jump off don't argue and get rebellious. And she don't mind hanging out with the fellas. My jump off's not insecure and jealous.
Long layoff considering he had his first 4 fights all within 1 year.
Let me do my thing. Move that thing, let me move that thing. Come on.
And his opponent, stepping into the red corner, Jacob Shopteese.
Now here's a guy that's becoming one of my favorites, Jacob Shopteese. Here at NFC 166, Jacob also fought on NFC 165 and NFC 164, which I do believe is a record. I do not recall ever seeing a fighter compete on 3 straight NFC cards.
That's a new one to me. That's pretty impressive.
Basically, if Jesse Wable calls that man and says, I need someone to step in and take a fight on short notice, if they're at 155-ish, Jacob Shopteese is going to answer that phone and give you a big yes.
I gotta say, Jacob Shopteese's braids, I should say, are quite fetching.
Every time we see him, it gets a little bit longer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is 3 3-minute rounds in the NFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this 26-year-old has an amateur record, 2 victories, 2 defeats. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155.5 pounds. Fighting out of Greenville, North Carolina, representing GTA, Myles Beast Boy Neal. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this 20-year-old has an amateur record, 1 victory, 4 defeat. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 156.8 pounds. Fighting out of Mesa, Arizona, representing Apex MMA, Jacob Shopteese.
Here we go, the Beast Boy, Myles Neal, Jacob Shopteese.
Both very impressive fighters here.
Shopteese will have the reach. Myles, the power. Myles coming 155.
Myles immediately with the double, but Shopteese bounces off the fence, manages to catch his feet.
We've seen the explosive strength of the Beast Boy. I mean, at the beginning of this year, he told me he was 190 pounds. So this guy is carrying a lot of weight. He has got some muscle built up. He is explosive.
That reminds me of like the 55ers back in the day in the UFC, walking around at 190 because they're only 5'6".
Now, he told me that 45 will be in his near future, and at pro, he plans on going 35. He recognizes he's not one for 55 at the pro level.
He would be an incredibly large 35er, my word. Whoa, big power from Myles right there.
And Jacob Shopteese, one of these guys, because he's willing to fight anybody, anytime, his record is deceiving. Big takedown. At 1-4, the man is a lot more skilled than his record would indicate.
Big lift, but he is immediately back to his feet there. He is making Myles Neal earn his money tonight. Shopteese just staying patient, staying on his feet. Myles Neal pressuring. Looking to get a lift in here, possibly a trip. Hey, maybe we'll see some foot stomping. Yeah, and I said, oh, he did not like that one. I think he's getting that little toe, getting that pinky toe, Jim. That's no good.
We talk about it all the time. It hurts. It sucks. I don't understand why they're not used more often. You know how you know it hurts? Because they react every time. Myles Neal continuing that forward pressure.
Shopteese holding strong with his takedown defense here, but Myles Neal is just brutalizing his feet. Oh, man.
Not sure what referee Nate Mann is giving him a warning for here. They need to fix the cage, though, in that bottom corner.
They definitely do. That is a hazard.
What is the problem here? There's an issue with the corner. Nate is barking at Myles Neal's cornerman.
I think he was probably reiterating his point possibly that it might not be legal in advanced amateurs, although I'm not sure.
Whoa, big shot over the top from Myles Neal again.
And another one. Shopteese, though, will not be taken off his feet.
Jacob Shopteese is as tough as they come. We've seen it in his last fights with Xavier Jones and Montana Keats. He is double tough.
Big foot stomps here. Once again, I'm with you. We need somebody to get in that cage though, and fix that wrap around the bottom hole.
I see the commission pointing at it. There they go. They're right on top of it.
They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer. I don't touch no wheel, cause I got a chauffeur. First class, how I get around the world. Just miss me with the drama, unless you call me with the commas. Or DJ, turn the sound up, cause we about to pour the wrongs up.
A very active, spirited first round here. With most of the forward pressure and definitely foot stomps coming from the Beast Boy, Myles Neal.
Absolutely. Myles Neal not taking the stool. But Jacob Shopteese definitely does not look like he is cardio-wise. Here, Dadovic, looking like he's telling Myles Neal, keep on stomping that foot.
Only gotta make a call and I'm here. Gonna wanna know your vibe, oh yeah.
Here we go, the corners are out, round number 2 underway. And a little more hesitation than we normally see from Jacob Shopteese. My guess would be from catching those pair of overhands.
Excellent low kick. Oh, man. Shopteese definitely looked like he stung Myles Neal there for a split second.
Yeah, he's got some
Myles,
pop of his own in that right
I was
hand.
about to say Myles collected himself really quickly and immediately fired back to keep Shopteese from pressuring in. Shopteese really measuring with that lead hand here. He's got to be careful, though, because Myles is very quick to come over the top of it.
Well, now it's Myles playing very conservative, shelling up here.
Shopteese is just clipping, dropping. Myles Neal struggling. 1-2 right down the pipe. He is just tagging him right on that beard.
Shopteese is really learning how to use that range.
Absolutely. Evades that big hook very elegantly. Shopteese just popping him right on that chin. He needs to get back to that. Boom, boom, boom. Little bit of that pop, pop, boom right there.
You got a little too close on that one.
Myles Neal, he might be burning a lot of gas on these takedown attempts.
Well, he was eating some from the outside. I think right now he's just happy to close the distance and maybe catch a breather.
Those 1-2s looked pretty stiff right there.
We're over 2 minutes in to round number 2. It's Myles Neal continuing to press forward against the cage. Jacob Shopteese looking for an answer. Jacob's still a white belt in jiu-jitsu, still trying to understand the finer arts on the ground and against the cage. And not having any luck turning Myles.
Myles, once again, just bullying Shopteese to the fence. Shopteese needs to get himself back to the outside where he was scoring almost at will in the beginning of the round. Big body kick from Shopteese as Myles unloads with a big hook. Once again, though.
There you go, round 2.
I don't know. That was a tough one to call right there, Jim.
You got control goes to the Beast Boy, but you got the damage is clearly Jacob Shopteese.
Beast Boy's still standing, but he's definitely looking a little bit more beleaguered this round.
But you got to wonder how the weight cut went. I mean, he's dropped a lot of weight this year. He really focused on the strength and conditioning and got thick. And to go from 190 down to 155, that's a lot of weight. Whereas Jacob Shopteese is fighting every 3 weeks. This guy's more or less stays in fight shape.
Literally. I was going to say, he does not look that winded at all right now, relatively speaking. I'm not even sure he's starting to sweat, really. That's not true, folks. He's definitely sweating.
Here we go, third and final.
All right,
round.
ladies and
Look,
gentlemen,
very
I
easily
am
one
no
round
judge.
apiece.
However, I think this fight is scored 1-1. Y'all make some noise for round number 3.
All right, thank you for that.
Big punches from Myles. Once again, Myles Neal throwing that heavy leather. Heavy leg
Big,
kick.
that was a big leg kick. Myles Neal is a little surprised he hasn't thrown more because he has clapped some big leg kicks.
Shopteese back to that jab now.
He is turning Shopteese inside out with those kicks.
He is. Almost spun him around with the first one. Big overhand.
Yes, and now this is the old Jose Aldo offense. You hit him with the right hand, you hit him with the right leg, and now they don't know which one's coming, and they're scared of them both.
Absolutely. Shopteese being much more hesitant with his hands now after those hard kicks. Another big kick, just misses.
Shopteese he's moving well, but he's going. He's coming in too far.
He is stepping in just a little bit too close.
He's allowing Myles to clinch up. He's got the reach advantage, doesn't need to come in that close. Right there again. He's getting
Big.
in clinch range. That's the range where you can get hit with one of those. And there's Myles mixing it together again. You see the redness right above the knee of Jacob Shopteese on that left leg.
Halfway through this third round, I think whoever steps on the gas here is going to take it home, Jim. Oh.
Now look what Myles is doing. He's circling away, and it's opening up the kick and taking away the power.
Absolutely. I always say circle towards that lead leg. Away from the power and circle tight in so you don't have to circle into the left kick.
Yeah, he circled away again, and look, he connects. Good, smart fighting. I'm gonna credit that one to Amir Dodovic in the corner.
Shopteese, to his credit, was trying to pressure in, though. But once again, as we said, Jim, he was overstepping his range and getting caught. Less than a minute here.
Jacob Shopteese is going to need to create some space here, and a round that could very easily decide this fight for Myles Neal.
Myles Neal just using his physical power to just keep Shopteese in check here. Very much the story of this fight. Oh!
That's a big finish for Myles Neal.
Quick break. Good punch, big hug, and some love after the fight.
Great show of sportsmanship. These two guys are super game. What a fight. And if you're Myles Neal, you got to really appreciate Jacob Shopteese stepping up on 5 days' notice.
Absolutely.
I mean, this guy's a gamer.
He gave Myles Neal everything he could handle on 5 days' notice. There was some very, very iffy moments there in that second round where Shopteese was landing that straight 1-2. And Myles Neal looked slightly hurt.
I was talking to Jacob and his coach yesterday, and I asked him, well, why do you do this? Why are you taking all these fights on short notice? And he said, man, I'm going pro. Like, I just want experience. I want to win. If I don't, it doesn't matter. As soon as I go pro, I'm 0-0 again anyway. It's a great attitude for a young fighter. He just wants to get reps. He really is. Who cares if he ends up being 5-10 as an amateur? As soon as he gets a pro card, he's 0-0.
There's no world champion in
you slanking. What the thinking?
We will go to the judges. They're on the work cut out for some great moments for both fighters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, all 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. Myles Beast Boy Neal.
The Beast Boy, Myles Neal, takes the W, his 3rd victory. Taking the win back to Gwinnett Training Academy. And for Jacob Shopteese, man, didn't get the win, but how clutch is this guy stepping in there? 3 straight cards. And all you can say to Jacob Shopteese is we'll probably see you on July 27th. I'm sure he'll find his way on that card.